In this problem, we have a recursive equation, tn plus 1 is equal to negative 2 tn plus 2 tn minus 1, and our initial conditions are t0 and t1. There are two parts to this question, and I'm going to do a separate video for each part. This is the video for part A. In part A, we're going to generate the sequence up to t8, and then look for a pattern, and we're going to use that pattern to solve for t100. So first of all, let's generate our sequence up to t8. So we already know t0 is 0 and t1 is 1 from our initial conditions. And now to find t2, we're going to use this formula here. So we have t2 is equal to negative 2 times t1 plus 2 times t0. And now let's sub in our initial conditions, which we have also written here. That's going to be equal to negative 2. And now if you fill out this table here up to t8, you're going to end up with these values. Now if you notice, these values fall into blocks of 3. So this is the 0th block, the first and the second block. And basically what's happening with each block is that a given term is a multiple of 8 of the previous term in the previous blocks. So what I mean by that is, say we have this 1 here, and we multiply it by 8, we get 8. And we multiply 8 by 8, we get 64. And we do the same thing with the third term in the 0th block. Negative 2 times 8 is negative 16. Negative 16 times 8 is negative 128. And the same goes for the first term. So what I'm writing out right now are the terms for the 0th order block. And now to get to the nth block, what we're doing is we're taking our first terms and we're multiplying them times n to the power of however many blocks. So if you wanted to calculate the first block, for example, you'd sub in 1 into n here, and you get 0, 8, and negative 16, which corresponds to the entries here. So now to solve for t100, we have to figure out which block it's in, and which term in the block it is. So first of all, because there are 3 numbers in each block, we're going to divide 100 by 3. And that gives us 33.333, and so on. So we know that t100 is in the 33rd block. Now we have to figure out which term it is in the 33rd block. To do that, we're going to figure out the first term of the 33rd block. And we're going to do that by multiplying 33 by 3, and that gives us 99. So if 99 is the first term, then t100 must be the second term in the 33rd block. So therefore, t100 is going to be equal to 8 to the power of 33. And I took this one here because it's the second term, so 1, 2, in the 33rd block.